Video we are going to be talking about container widget in Flutter. So I have here the demo project of Flutter, which you can easily create or generate that project by running the Flutter create application command. So first of all, let's remove this kind of my app stateless widget. I'm gonna go and delete this complete code. So I would recommend you to go and follow along me in this tutorial. Okay, so Flutter stateless widget, and I'm gonna name it as my app. So here you can see, let's restart that. So you can see there is whole black screen because we don't have a scaffold. We are just returning the container widget, right? So container is by default black. So whenever we use container only without having any material parent, so it has the black color by default. So let's talk about first color property. So I'm gonna give it colors dot red. Okay, let's save it. So we have got this. So one thing you're gonna notice here, whenever we create a container and do not provide it with the certain width and height and even a child, it takes as much space as it can, right? And next, let's check about the green dot shade. You can do the shading of the color to make it darker or lighter. Okay, so this was the color, and let's talk about another property, which is the padding, right? So edge insets dot all. I'm gonna go and provide the padding from all the sides. Let's provide it with the color as well. Colors dot let's say green. Okay, so here you can see there is no padding applied. Let's talk about 18 padding. No, because again we don't have child and we don't have any other parent. The container takes whole lot of screen as it can, but it's a padding. We don't have any child, so we cannot see the difference. So let's talk about margin. Edge insets dot on, and I'm going to provide it the value 24. So now you can see the difference. Margin applies the spacing from out of the box area which is available, and padding provides the spacing inside of the box area. So let's I'm gonna go and wrap it with the widget like scaffold, and this is gonna be our body. Okay, so let's restart this application. Okay, so let's remove it for now. We've got the container. Okay, so we have been applying the scaffold without having any material parent. So let's do this like material app. Okay, so this is gonna be our home widget. Now it should work. Yeah, it's been working, right? And again, let's provide it with the margin, edge insets as argument, and all constructor, and I'm gonna go provide value 24 as the margin. Now you can see the background is white because I have used a scaffold widget over there instead of a container or nothing else. Okay, so now for now I'm gonna be commenting out this one, sorry. And let's talk about the other properties. Sorry for that. We have alignment child constraints decoration. height, we can provide custom height, like I'm providing here 60 or 50, let's say. You can see that it is in the top center with the height of 50. And let's talk about width is going to be 50 again. Now you can see on the upper left corner it should be square, so let's provide it with some margin to see, because okay, here you can see that it's a square box. And let's give it a child of a text saying that, for example, hi. Okay, so let's increase the text size, font size to 20. I hope this is visible right now, but let's increase it again. Okay, so I'm removing width and height constraints. Now you can see this whenever we have a child of a container widget and we don't provide the default height or width, so it takes the it wraps the child simply. It takes as much space as the child wants. But whenever I remove the child, let's say, it's gonna take let's comment out, it's gonna take whole space which is available, right? Okay, so here it is. Now let's talk about we have talked about margin. Now let's talk about padding. Again, it takes age in sects on all. I'm gonna go and give it a value of 24 again. So now you can see that inside the box we have got 24 pixels width from every side. We can use the only constructor, only, and I'm gonna say from top, right? So now we have padding from top side only. You can do that with the margin as well. So I would recommend you to try and play around with those edge inserts constructors to better understand the margin and padding systems. Another tip is that whenever you use the height boxes or spacing kind of stuff, always use material theme guidelines. Means you it's a best practice to give those spacings kind of stuff in the multiples of 8, like here we have gave it to 24. Then we also can have a decoration. Okay, so let's wrap this container in the center widget to make it in the center of scaffold. For now, I'm gonna go and select all. Now let's talk about the decoration property. This takes box decoration as the argument and border radius, sorry, for now, border radius dot circular, and I'm going to provide it the value of maybe 10. Okay, something went wrong. Container. Okay, so here's a problem. Now I cannot give the color argument here because I have already given the decoration argument. So now what I'm gonna do is gonna paste this color inside the box decoration. Okay, so now you can see this kind of container is rounded. So let's increase it like 20. It's getting more rounded now. Border radius dot only constructor we have, and let's see, I'm gonna go and top left, and it would definitely take radius dot circular. Value is gonna be 10, and let's give some commas to format the code correctly. Okay, top left, and I'm gonna go bottom right here, sorry, bottom right, radius dot circular, and value is going to be 10. Now it's looking much better, right? Then okay, another thing, let's comment out this whole code from here, sorry, and let's try a shape, box shape dot circle. Now you can see it has gone circle. No matter what height or width that is, it would automatically adjust the border radius to make that particular container circle. Now whenever you hover around that shape or any kind of argument you are providing, you can see this in kind of tooltip that it's going to be take box shape as an argument, and we have provided box shape dot circle here, so it's going to be circular in the shape. Okay, so let's see more properties: color, constraints, height, key, width, and in the decoration, box decoration, border radius, box shadow. Okay, so let's talk about box shadow. It's gonna take list of box shadows, box shadow, and inside that we're gonna give it a bit of shadows. Blur radius gonna be providing 5. Oh, sorry, what's happening? I don't know. I think I have switched the language. Okay, now better. In the blur radius, I'm gonna go provide the value of 5, and sprayed radius will be 5 again. Offset is kind of optional, I guess. Yeah, you can see that now it has got the shadow around it. So let's talk about color, because most of the time I personally use colors.gray. Sorry, you can do this by like doing this, or you can provide the shade constructor, or I think it's a constructor, most probably, gray 200. Now it's not much visible. I'm gonna go select at 5. Okay, so it seems not too much better, but it does work. Now for the sake of understanding, I'm gonna go and make it darker and give it an offset. Now offset takes 2 parameters and both are double. These are positional parameters, and first one is going to be denoting that x-axis kind of offset. So 5,0. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Offset. Okay, so now you can see that it is the shadow is shifted on the x-axis to the 5 points. What if I select minus? It's going on the opposite side, right? On the y-axis, I'm gonna go provide 5 again. Now you can see that just like light is falling from the top right, top left corner. So, and this is the shadow and color. Color is here. Now I'm gonna go and remove this property, color, and select gradient, providing linear gradient. Okay, begin, and let's provide alignment dot top right, and end at the alignment dot bottom left, right? And oh, sorry, I'm just keep forgetting colors, and providing the list of colors. Colors dot red, colors dot blue. Let's see. Now you can see that it has got the gradient between the colors, right? And we have some stop, style mode, and transform. stops. Now you would have to give stops where those colors are going to be, in what percentage or up to what extent a color may be for okay, so the length of stops must be equal to length of colors you have provided, right? And let's give it to 8. Okay, so let's increase a bit. So I guess it defines intensity of those colors. Okay, so I would recommend you to play around with it to get better looking gradient as you want. So let's see if anything remains. Okay, here is border property of to keep things simple, I'm gonna go and remove this code. We have box shadow, we're gonna be removing that as well. Okay, and let's provide a colors dot blue. We have blue color and border, box border. Sorry, border, oh sorry, box border, but it's gonna be take border dot all constructor, and the color is going to be colors dot white, not but black, right? And another thing here is the border style width. I'm going to be giving 5 for the sake of demonstration. Now you can see that we have border. Now whenever even we change the shape, box shape dot circle, it's going to be getting arranged automatically. I think that's pretty much it for the container widget in Flutter to get you started with this widget. In the upcoming video, I'm going to talk about the scaffold widget. So thanks for watching. If you have if this video has helped you in learning in a little bit of Flutter container widget, so please consider subscribing this YouTube channel, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.